Okay, in an attempt to figure out why the no thinking is illegal and how I could get them in trouble for it, I went ahead and did my thing where I tried to get picked up by a girl to get me to Selena or whatever, and then I figured out the whole game. And since I figured out the whole game, well, the paradigm that I always did was I would say, fine, I never want to sleep with that girl my whole life. But I never actually figured out what was going on long enough to get the guys in trouble, and I figured out what was going on. Well, let me continue the paradigm. The paradigm was I never got to the next step with the girls. I was always going to say, okay, well then I'll forgive her then and bring her back and let me sleep with her. And then that would be the end of it, and I would still sleep with her and win. But before I get to that part, what you need to know is that the MSC made the requirement for no thinking from Jim. And that's because at the MSC, if I thought I had done something wrong or was mad, I would stop myself from thinking completely on a dime. Because of that, they made the requirement for he needs to do that when he sees a girl. Where it's illegal is you're gonna find that all you have to do is playbacks of what times they're talking about. And you'll find a time where I would stop thinking completely, and from the ceiling they would still look through me and my eyes and do what they wanted to do from the MSC. Remember, the Google Earth was built in the office next to me, so they were able to do that back then. And that's a requirement that they need for no thinking. So Jim's requirement was, okay, well then, when you see a girl, if he thinks at all, then she needs to like not get with him and get with someone else to piss him off. And then I'm supposed to like go into, oh, I did something wrong and not think, and then they're still supposed to still be able to use my eyes at the Google Earth MSC level. That's the requirement, and that's illegal. And you make it illegal by finding the playback that they're talking about and say, okay, here you guys are at the MSC using John after you made him think he was trouble and you got him to stop thinking. And you're using him illegally in the way that he should be managing right now. And so now that I've identified that, I'm not worried about thinking. And I don't talk, and I never had a problem picking up girls. So to finish the paradigm was, okay, girls, so I said I would never sleep with that girl. Well, whatever, fine. So I always went like this: send another one, or send that one, and you want me to make it better? Then then let me sleep with her, and I'll prove that I'll get with her then. I don't know. But more importantly, the point is that you could find that this game is illegal because they want me to hook up with 3 girls before I get with my girl. I already did hook up with 3 girls. I hooked up with an actress and a rock star girl in 2010, and I still didn't get a hook up with Selena or Kardashians or whatever girl is supposed to pick me up, Miley, Taylor, any of them. None of them. If you want to play that game, I don't have to pick up 3 new girls. I've already been with how many actresses? How many times do I have to prove I can pick up a girl with Jim? Who's doing these requirements? It's more important that we find out that no thinking requirement is illegal, and it came from Jim watching everything I did at the MSC. And it came from him realizing that if I thought I had gotten mad, I always knew that if I got mad and stayed mad, bad shit would happen. So whenever I got mad, I would stop myself from thinking totally, 100%. But at the time, I worked for the MSC. As soon as I quit working for them, that requirement went out the window, and I stayed mad and tried to figure out why I was mad after that. But you should find that it's illegal. Whatever they were doing to me when I got mad and then I wouldn't think is what they want me to do now, and now it won't work because nothing works. So right there you could prove that it belongs to me because they're going through me to do the Google Earth MSC thing, whatever it was that they were doing. They were looking through my eyes still, and I wasn't thinking. And that's where the requirement comes from, and they want me to see a girl and stop thinking and do the same thing and have a guy that she's talking to still looking through my eyes. That's the requirement, and that should be illegal.